Good morning, everybody. I'm so grateful to see you here this morning. I'm Christina Pocklington from the Great Start Parent Coalition, and today is going to be all about gardening. We're going to continue our focus from yesterday about counting and comparing sizes and amounts. This is from our tip sheet at successstartsearly.org, and we'd love to have you check these out. There's also some wonderful videos about the success basics, which are love, talk, count, play, and read. And we will actually be doing a survey starting tomorrow about how you feel about these Facebook Lives and what you would like to see next and what you're interested in and those kind of things. And we'd love to have you fill that out. And that will be coming tomorrow. I'm so excited. All right, let's start with our welcome song. So we have hello, and then with your index fingers, friends. Hello, friends. Flat hands pointed at your chest. Then out. How are you? How are you? Are you feeling happy? Are you feeling grumpy? How are you? Hello, friends. Hello, friends. How are you? How are you? Are you feeling happy? Are you feeling grumpy? How are you? How are you? I am happy that it's sunny today. I'm also happy that I get to talk to you today. How are you feeling? Are you happy that it's almost the weekend? Or maybe you're a little bit sad because you can't see your friends and play today. That can be hard. It can be a little bit frustrating too when you can't do all the things that you want to do and we have to wait to see our friends. But when we stay home, we are staying safe. So thank you for keeping your friends safe by staying home. All right, let's sing our Days of the Week song. It's to the tune of the Addams Family. There's Sunday and there's Monday. There's Tuesday and there's Wednesday. There's Thursday and there's Friday. And then there's Saturday. Days of the week. 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 Now let's check out what we've got for our weather cards. Is it stormy? I don't hear thunder and I don't see lightning. Is it foggy? I don't see any mist on the ground. Is it rainy? I don't see any rain. Is it sunny? I see a lot of blue sky where I am and I see the sun. So I'm going to put up sunny for today's weather. Yesterday it was snowy. Do you still have snow on the ground by you? I got a little bit more snow last night. But I am so excited about gardening that I really wanted to still talk to you about it today. And we still got to talk about snow yesterday, which was so much fun. All right, so we are going to talk about some gardens today. But before we do that, we need to get some of our wiggles out. Sound good? I know that a lot of my friends had fun singing Head, Shoulders, Knees, and Toes a few weeks ago. It's one of my son's favorite songs. And caregivers, one of the biggest predictors for success for reading is to know 3 nursery rhymes or songs by heart by the time they get to pre-K. So we're going to review some of our songs and kind of cycle back through them. So today we're going to review Head, Shoulders, Knees, and Toes. All right, are you ready? Shake it out. Get all warmed up to sing our song. All right, so let's go super slow first. You ready? Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes, eyes and ears and mouth and nose, head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. All right, now we're gonna do it super fast. Take a deep breath. Let it out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. You ready? Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Oh, that was fun. Now, did you know that song almost includes all of our five senses? I'm using my hands to touch the body parts that I'm describing. And I describe my eyes, which I use to see, and my ears, which I use to hear, and my nose, which I use to smell, and my tongue, which I use to taste. And we're going to talk about that as we read our book called Flower Garden. It is by Eve Bunting. She's one of my favorite authors. Garden in a shopping cart. Doesn't it look great? Garden on the checkout stand. I can hardly wait. So, let's think about what she could be smelling. She could be smelling the oranges, or the bread, or the dirt from the flowers, or she could be smelling the flowers herself. She could be hearing the ring of the cash register, the voice of the cashier, or maybe the adults that she's with, or just the background noise of the store. I don't think she's eating anything yet. She's not tasting anything. And look at her hands. She's touching the edge of the checkout counter. Let's see what happens next. Garden in a cardboard box. Walking to the bus. I see this box is very close to her nose, and she's carrying that heavy box. She's feeling the weight while she's smelling the yummy flowers. And she's using her eyes to see where she's going. Garden sitting on our laps. People smile at us. She's observing, that's another word for looking at, the people around her. And they look happy. Maybe they are excited for her to plant her garden. Garden going up the stairs, stopping at each floor. Look, kitty! And a piece of the flower dropped off. Can you see that? Right there. This garden's getting heavier. At last, our own front door. Hurry, hurry, get the trowel. Spread the papers thick. Get the bag of potting soil. Get the planting mix. They put down newspapers so as not to make a mess. If you ever bring dirt inside your house, make sure that your family knows what you are doing and are prepared by putting newspaper down, just like this family did. Put purple pansies at each end, daisies white as snow, daffodils, geraniums, and tulips in a row. Now, which colors do you see? Do you see red and yellow and white and purple? Take a second and point to where you see each of those colors. I'll see green on the leaves and stems. So I see red tulips and geraniums, the purple pansies on each end, the daisies that are white with the yellow center, and the yellow daffodils. My mother-in-law has really, really teeny tiny daffodils, and they were growing in the snow. Garden in a window box, high above the street, where butterflies can stop and rest, and ladybugs can meet. Now, it's a little hard to see. I apologize. It's a little bit glary, but she has a ladybug on her hand. She is observing that, and that's a fancy word for looking. And it is crawling on her skin, so she is feeling that ladybug crawling on her. That is a fun experience for her. Look at her face. She looks curious and maybe a little bit unsure, but she's getting a cool experience by letting that ladybug crawl on her. Walkers walking down below will lift their heads and see purple, yellow, red, and white, a color jamboree. The people passing by are using their sense of sight to see the window box. How cool is that? It came out really, really pretty, didn't it? Oh, candles on a birthday cake. Chocolate ice cream, too. Happy, happy birthday, Mom! A garden box for you. How cool is that? The family made the garden as a present for her mom. It's really nice to make things for those you love. Isn't that a fun story? I really, really like that one. How did that story make you feel? Did it make you feel happy? Or maybe a little bit sad that you don't have a garden yet? Pretty soon you will be able to go out and go to the store, and you'll be able to buy some of those plants. Now, I have a friend here. He's a little bit shy. Oh, but look, he's got big ears for hearing. Oh, you got brave! You came out! Oh, and he's got paws for feeling, and his nose for smelling, and his whiskers help with that too. And he has eyes for seeing, and his tongue for tasting. What animal is this? You're right, it's a rabbit. It could also be called a hare or a bunny. We have a bunny in our yard, and we've been able to get very close to it, and we've been feeding it lettuce and carrots. He really likes spinach. He is not a fan of the arugula. I'm not sure why, but that's okay. He tried it, and then he didn't like it. So this bunny just wanted to pop out and say hi and see how you all were doing, and to encourage you to say, come outside and observe. And maybe you can smell the dirt in a garden somewhere. There are some wonderful community gardens all around our city that once we can get out, they would be really cool to go visit. All right, now before we read our next book, I want to talk about some flowers. Now, I see that some of these are short, and some of these flowers are very, very tall, and some of them are small, and some of them are big. So take a second and look at these flowers. Can you point to the one that is the tallest? Can you point to the one that is the shortest? Now I have to pick this up to show you, but which one of these is small and which one of these is big? The purple one is big and the blue one is small. Good observing. One of the things you can do today, if you go outside or even if you're in your house, you can practice describing things as big or little, or tall or short. And you can also compare numbers. So I would say There are a lot of flowers right here. But if there was only one or two, I could say there were a few flowers. So right now, if you go outside, there would probably only be a few flowers that are blooming. Maybe like hyacinth and daffodils and crocuses. But flowers like we saw in our book, like the tulips, they're not quite ready yet. Almost. And the daisies are not ready yet. But they're coming. So our bunny briefly mentioned that he does not like arugula. To him, it is yucky. And I wanted to talk a little bit about our sense of taste and read another one of my favorite books called Yummy Yucky by Leslie Patricelli. Spaghetti is yummy. Worms are yucky. Riley has been loving finding worms on our driveway, but he has not tried to eat any of them yet. I am happy about that. Blueberries are yummy. Blue crayons are yucky. Soup is yummy. Soap is yucky. Sandwiches are yummy. Sand is yucky. Mommy's cookies are yummy. Mommy's coffee is yucky. Chocolate sauce is yummy. Hot sauce is yucky. Now this is just for this baby. Some babies might like spicy things. Riley really likes some spicy things. Apple pie is yummy. Mud pie is yucky. Burgers are yummy. Boogers, ew, are yucky. Eggs are yummy. Earwax, is yucky. Fish sticks are yummy. Fish food is yucky. Ice cream is yummy. Too much ice cream is yucky. He does not look comfortable. He looks really, really, really done with eating ice cream. And here are some pictures of yummy and yucky things. Do we eat toilet paper? No. Dish soap? No. Stinky sock? No. Ooh, yummy bananas, yes. Yummy milk or peach or chicken or toast. Those are all yummy things. And you can taste those using your sense of taste with your tongue. And you can even play a game where you put salt on different parts of your tongue and it'll taste different depending where it is on your tongue. That might be something else fun you could do today. Now, I wanted to show you the parts of a plant so we can talk about, because we're going to act it out with our bodies after we talk about what we see. So, this is the parts of a plant. We're going to start at the bottom with the roots. The roots are how the plant gets its nutrients. That's kind of like its food. It's yummy, yummy food from the ground. This is how the roots suck up the water, and there's nutrients in that water that helps the plant grow. And from the root is the stem. That's kind of like the big body of the plant. And then attached to the stem is the leaves. So this is how the plants collect sunlight. That's the other way that they eat. It's a very complex process called photosynthesis, which is a crazy word, isn't it? But it's one of my favorites. So say it with me. Go really slow. Photosynthesis. Oh, that's so long. Thank you for trying that with me. And then here's the flower. Bees or bugs or butterflies might come visit the flowers. And based off of how they look, that's the different kind of bugs that are going to come visit them. So now let's stand up and we are going to become a flower ourselves. Hold on 1 second. I need to tilt it back. There we go. Now you can see me better. All right. I would like you to really push your feet into the ground. Pretend that your feet are growing roots and you are now stuck. Oh! You are rooted in place. Now your whole body, from your feet all the way up from your shoulders, that's going to be your stem. And your arms are going to be your pretty leaves. And your head are going to be the flower. Can you point it up to the sun and go, ah? Plants love sunny days. So let's take a second and enjoy our sunny day. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Oh, that feels good. All right. Well, thank you for learning about plants and the 5 senses with me this morning. Now your homework is to go see if you can find some plants. And maybe if you can't go outside today, maybe you can find some pictures or a video or if anything about plants in your house today. Or maybe you could even find, with an adult's help, some gardening tools. Maybe you could find a trowel or a flower pot or a little rake for digging in the dirt. Some plants don't like direct water, so you have to mist them. So maybe you can see a squirt bottle or a watering can. And we only have one. We can't find the other. But sometimes when you're outside, you can wear gloves. So if you're pulling out plants by the root, and you have to pull really, really hard, these gloves can protect your hands. And then these are an adult tool. These are play tools, but if there's a big version of this in your house for trimming plants, this is a hands-off tool. When you grow up, you will be big enough to use a tool like this, but they're like scissors for plants, and that is for adults only, so that is hands-off. All right. Well, we got to explore some of our tools for gardening. We got to talk all about gardening, and my bunny friend is brave enough to say goodbye. And have a great day. And I hope that you enjoy the sun, even though it's cold. Have a great day. Bye.